What's up everybody, it's Rick here with a new video. So today what I'm going to be talking about is just about like some tips that I wish I knew before I started lifting that would have helped me see better results in my weightlifting journey. I've been in the gym for like about a year and a half now. I started off at like about, I think 165. Right now I'm like 192. Well, right now I'm in a bulk, when I'm cutting I'm like around 180 or something. So I think I'm like at a good spot where I could like look back on my weightlifting journey and see what I could have done differently. I did gain a lot of knowledge about the gym through my like experiences, trial and error and stuff like that, and just seeing what really works. So yeah, with all that being said, I'm gonna share those tips in this video. If you guys enjoy this video, leave a like and we'll just get straight into it. Alright, so for the first tip I would say is just get your form down in your warm-up. Me, I would neglect the warm-up a lot, and I actually like paid the price for that because I'm gonna put a picture up right now, but I actually ended up tearing my meniscus like early on in my bodybuilding career. It was like pretty bad. Like it wasn't pretty bad, but like it took me out of the gym for a little bit, and like it made like this leg, the leg that I got surgery on, like a little less like muscular than my right leg that never got surgery. So that's something that I had to learn like the hard way, I guess you could say. I would say like just focus on warming up, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're doing anything like weightlifting, dynamic stretches, all that stuff, you want to warm up your, if you're doing upper body, warm up your upper body. If you're doing legs, warm up your legs, especially if it's your first time and your body hasn't been used to lifting weights. It's not gonna know what to do if it's like in a situation where like something goes wrong, which in my situation that's what happened, and my knee wasn't ready. I was doing split squats and I didn't warm up, and that happened. And the reason why I keep saying like the form is because like form is so important, man. Like you could be doing like a lot of reps, but like if it's not with like good form, like they're not really gonna build as much muscle as if you were doing it with the right form. It's always better, even if you're doing less reps, to do them like perfectly, like good form and all that stuff. And also when you do good form, like the exercise gets harder, but that's like the way the exercise should feel, you know what I'm saying? So you always want to make sure that your form is good, because you don't want to accidentally use like other muscles and then you might end up hurting yourself and stuff like that. So yeah, I would say focus a lot on warm up and form when you start off. Alright, so second one on my list would be training intensity. So once you get like the warm up and form down, I would say focus on training intensity. This is something that I also liked in a lot. Like you gotta choose a weight that you could do like in that rep range, but that you struggle to get to that rep range. You don't want to go like to like a rep range or like a weight that you can't do. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that, but you want to like push yourself a little bit. Don't go like too extreme, but push yourself a little bit every single time so you can see like where your strength is at. I used to just be like at lightweight for a while, but then once I started working out with like other people that were also bodybuilders, they were like, that you could do a lot more weight. And until I tried it, then that's when I was like, oh, like I might be a lot stronger than I actually think I am. I would say just try it out, push yourself, even if like the weight, or if the weight's like feeling like, all right, I feel like I can do a little more, just push yourself for the next session. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to rush it. Building muscle is not anything to be rushed, man. Like it's gonna take time, but I'm telling you, if you just do your form right and then start focusing on like getting high intensity, like you don't want to be like completely exhausted after every lift, but you want to break some sweats and be like a little out of breath. At the end of the day, that's how hard you need to push for you to get the most out of your training sessions. You don't want to go and just do a little bit of work and only see a little bit of results, because then that's gonna make you unmotivated to go to the gym. And also another tip is when you're training intense, you don't have to do that much, you know what I'm saying? For me, as like an experienced lifter, like I really don't go over 2 sets that often. Usually if it's like my first exercise of like the workout, I'll do 3 sets, but the lower the sets is fine as long as you're going intense. But that's like for more experience. I feel like when you're like starting off, you could definitely get away with higher sets, but like once you're more experienced and your body's like more accustomed to working out, you could definitely lower the sets and just purely train on like intensity. You know what I'm saying? If it feels like too much, just lower the sets down. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to be in the gym for more than an hour and a half to get a good workout in. So, and if you guys need a workout, check my other videos out. I have my other workouts in my YouTube channel, so you guys can go check those out if you guys need a workout. I still need to come up with my leg day. Like I mentioned earlier in this video, my knee surgery really backed up my progress, but I'm getting back into legs, so I'll for sure film that video and have that out as soon as possible. Alright, so my third tip will be sleep, believe it or not, because it's honestly just as important as going to the gym and lifting weights. Because when you sleep, that's really when you make the gains. You know, when you go to the gym, you're not building muscle and getting big and then you're staying like that. You know, you might have a pump, but it goes down after a while, and then your body needs to recover. So when your body recovers, it's when you're sleeping. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure you're getting at least 7 hours, 8 hours of sleep. And this is actually something that I actually like started practicing early on, and I'm really glad I did. I'll show something right here real quick of like my sleep. This was back when I was like a senior in high school, and I was just sleeping 8 hours every single night, like making sure I got my 8 hours. I was like really locked in at that time because I wanted to get, you know, really big. And you know, I did, but I feel like it was the sleep that, you know, really helped a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't even going crazy on the supplements at the time. I was just going, like, I was just getting good sleep, you know. And I think sleep is definitely something that a lot of people sleep on. Bruh. Sorry, that was kind of crazy. If you don't get like a good amount of sleep, like your body isn't gonna be fully recovered. So that's also another way that you could like be prone to injury. You know what I'm saying? Because if your muscles aren't even recovered from the last workout, like a couple days ago, because you haven't been getting good sleep, and you work out again, like you never know, like something could like, you know, something could go wrong. You know, so you always want to make sure you're recovering well, and just aim for like 7 to 8. The next one on my list, I probably should have said this a little earlier actually, but it would have to be water. Water is really important, and honestly, like recently been drinking a lot more water, like consciously like doing it so I could see some like results. And believe me, bro, like when you're drinking a lot of water and you like really hydrated, your workouts are just gonna be a lot more better. You get better pumps, your head's more clear, you're not dehydrated or anything, so it's like you're not gonna be feeling like dizzy or anything after going heavy on a lift. So I definitely recommend drinking a good amount of water. You know, you don't have to drown yourself every day, but you want to drink like, obviously this is like a 46-ounce water bottle, but I always keep this one in my room. But yeah, always keep, you know, water around you. That's the way that I like to do it. That's the way that I always just remind myself, like, yo, take a sip of water. I'm gonna take a sip of water right now actually. But yeah, I'm telling you, man, like, and it's a good way to you know, clean your body out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just always good to be hydrated, even if you're not bodybuilding. But it just helps a lot more with bodybuilding because your body's like ready to, you know, lift weights, because your body's mostly water, you know. So if you're giving your body what it needs, it's gonna perform, you know, well, because it has what it needs. You know what I'm saying? So definitely drink a lot of water. It also helps with your teeth too. Water is definitely one of the most important things that I wish I knew early on. All right, and last but not least, supplements. Specifically protein, pre-workout, so you guys see that, and creatine, man. Let me just explain each one. For protein, you definitely need protein. Protein helps you build more muscle, helps your muscles, you know. I'm pretty sure if you're like, you probably know what protein is, but yeah, protein, definitely great. The way I personally take it is just after my workout, I just take a scoop. I mix it in like a water bottle with like some milk, and I just drink that. I would say though, try eating more protein like in regular food, like in home cooked meals or breakfast time. Like what I do in my breakfast time, I eat a blueberry bagel with some peanut butter. So I put peanut butter in it and I eat it like a sandwich. So every single morning I eat that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll eat it with eggs, but usually that's like enough to fill me up. So you eat that, and that's like a good, at least like 20 grams of protein in there. I'll eat that, drink with some water or some, I think I drank it with like some orange juice the other day. Doesn't really matter what you drink it with, but yeah, it's just good amount of protein to start off your day. And then usually like later on in the day, I'll eat what my mom makes. But yeah, I would say just, you know, make sure that most of your sources of protein are from food. So for the next one, pre-workout. If you want to like kick your, you know, your body up and get, you know, good caffeine and like get a lot of energy for your workout, I would recommend taking it. At the moment right now, I'm not really taking my pre-workout because I'm taking like a break because I build like a caffeine tolerance. So because bro, I would like take that and like I wouldn't feel anything, so it would like kind of be like, dang, like I kind of wish I could like, you know, feel like ready to go and stuff like that. So I'm taking a break off of it for tolerance. And that's another thing I was gonna mention, that you build a tolerance, and some people build even a dependency on it. So I would say, you know, really think about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you have to take it, you know, it's definitely not a must. You could also just take it like for days that you know, you lift really heavy, you know, just to get you going. I wouldn't even recommend taking it like 5 times a week, bro, like because your tolerance is gonna build like that. Like yeah, you definitely want to not go too crazy with the caffeine. All right, and last but not least, the last supplement that I take is creatine. I usually just take like the regular daily amount. Actually, I used to. Recently, since I've been weighing a lot more because I'm on the bulk, I've been only taking, no, I have been taking more. I've been taking like 6 to 7 grams, even though it's supposed to be 5. But like if you're a little bit more heavier, like your body could take a little more, because you know you have bigger muscles, so you know your body might need a little more. So I recently bumped it up to 6 to 7, and I think I've been seeing some good results. You know, I think my body's been getting a little bigger. And also that's when water also comes into play, because creatine is like the supplement that helps your muscles get the energy that they need to, you know, push those last reps out. It's gonna make your muscles feel a lot more fuller also. Even though creatine is made in your body, supplementing with it will just make your muscles have even more of it, which will, you know, benefit your muscles and your lifts and all that. But you do have to drink a lot of water with it. So you want to make sure you're getting like a good amount of water every single day, because yeah, if you don't, like, you might get cramps or something like that. You know, I've gotten a lot of cramps before because I haven't drinking enough water. I'm not saying you have to drink a lot of water, but you have to drink a good amount every day, because what it does is, you know, like I said before, it makes your muscles get more water weight, and it uses, you know, ATP, which is like, now I don't study any of this, I just kind of educated myself through YouTube, but all I know is that ATP is like some type of energy thing that is in your muscles that creatine helps with, to give your muscles like more force, so it'll help you push those last reps out. I definitely recommend it. When I first hopped on creatine, I actually seen like some big results. I'll put it up right here on the screen. I'll put like, this is me before creatine, and this is me after creatine. I actually like leaned out a good amount, but my muscles got like a lot more like defined, and you could see them. And my arms also got heavier, you know what I'm saying? That was like a year and a half ago. So that picture was like a year and a half ago, and I've got like a lot bigger. In that picture, I believe I was like 175, I believe. So yeah, you go up in weight pretty fast, especially if you're, you know, being consistent. My max went from like 205 all the way to 255. So like 50 pounds, just boom, in a school year, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely recommend creatine. It's very well studied too, so it's not like some like weird like, what is this, you know what I'm saying? Like, it helps your brain too, like, you know, for you to think better. So it might even help you with school. It might help me with school, you know. I might need some help passing my classes, so I'm gonna need this for my school too. So yeah, I wouldn't say you have to like necessarily start off with it, but I would say it's definitely a good starting point with supplements, you know. But yeah, man, those supplements are definitely the ones that I recommend starting off, and those supplements are really all you need, you know. Those are the only supplements I've taken. All these supplements that I get them from GNC. I recommend, if you're gonna start doing it, you know, you sign up and stuff like that. That's what I started doing, and then like until recently, you know, I turned into a pro member, because I'm just always there, you know, getting some pre-workout, getting some protein, getting some creatine, and all that stuff. So shout out to GNC for real, man. I need my sponsorship. Anyway, that's gonna end up this video. I hope you guys really enjoy the information that I share with this video. Everything else is kind of like, you learn as you go, you know what I'm saying? But that's like the first, you know, fundamental steps, you know, to set you for a good bodybuilding career. And I feel like that's really all you really need to do, because yeah, like for me, if I were to go back in time and redo it, I would definitely do what I said in this video from the start. But yeah, that's gonna end up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys do, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.